Hi guys, today I have a update for my Finish 18 in 2018 all makeup products project. So it's been I think 2 months since I last updated you because we were moving. I didn't make good progress on most of the products. I figured I should just skip it altogether. So right now I think I did make pretty good progress on quite a few of them, but of course there are a few products I haven't touched yet. Just because there are 18 of them, I just don't think I can work on all the products all at once. First, I will show you all the products I did make progress on. Then I will show you all the products I did not make progress on, and so that part should be quick. And then at the end, I will show you all the products I finished in previous updates, because if you've already watched my previous updates, you could just skip that part altogether. So let's just get started. I'll show you 2 products I actually finished in this update. This first one is a Gucci perfume. It's the Flora, and I showed you quite a few progress marks. You can see that's where I started this year, but then a few update marks. You can see there's still a little bit left in there, but I've just realized the product is not really coming out anymore, because if you can tell, that little straw inside goes straight down and it doesn't really touch the bottom. So whenever I have a little liquid in there, it's just not really catching to it. If I were to spray it somewhere, you know, I can look at it and then make sure that it's perfectly leveled, then I can get product out. But in reality, when I like spray it on myself, I can hardly keep it always leveled. So it's just getting difficult to use. You know, I'll stand there like spray 10 sprays, but like barely any product is coming out. So I just decided I can call it quits now. It really just has like a few drops left in there. It's really not worth my time anymore. So I'm gonna call that one done. And then the other product I was able to finish is a powder product. This one actually in this little compact, I have 2 products in it. So this one is from Marc Jacobs and the shade is called Hi-Fi Filter. At the beginning, this was pretty much a brand new product to me. The bronzer is definitely more on the powdery side, so I hit pan on that first, and then later on hit pan on the face powder side as well. I continued to work on it and it got really difficult to use because just the pan was large, and then you know, all the products were just on the edges. So I repressed it. So this is where I am right now. You can see that I completely finished the face powder side. So this is all gone, and also the bronzer side is used a lot. You can see this is all gone. After I repressed it, I hit pan on it again, and then right now there's just like barely any product left on the edges. So I'm pretty sure I can finish this real fast, definitely before our next update, so I can call this compact done, and that will be really satisfying. Alright, now let's get into the products I made some progress on, but I didn't get to finish yet. I have 2 concealers. I did make pretty good progress on both of them. The first one here is from Maybelline. It's the Insta Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle Concealer, and my color is Corrector. This is what I use only underneath my eyes because it has a pinky tone and it's quite light for my skin tone, and I even have to use a yellowish powder to set it because it just looks like too bright, like it's way too many shades lighter than my actual skin tone. It looked a little funny. Regardless, I still like this product. I think it does cancel out the dark circle pretty well. This is my usage, not a whole lot since last update. You can see just a little bit, and keep in mind this is like 2-month progress, so it really isn't that great, but I'm still slowly using it for sure. So I believe I can finish it probably in another like 2-3 month time. I think it's just when summer comes around, I don't want to use a whole lot of face complexion products. Just it gets so heavy, you know. So that's part of the reason sometimes I will just skip this step, but hopefully I can keep using it until it's all done. And then the other concealer, this is getting really close, and hopefully I can just push this through. This is my Physicians Formula Super CC Color Correction and Care Concealer, and my color is light medium. This is a pen style concealer. You twist the bottom and product comes out. So those are my progress marks. That's the beginning and a few update marks, and this is where I am now. So I did use it a little bit since last update. I think that's decent, and for the same reason, because I'm not using concealer too much, I didn't get to completely finish it. hopefully the rest of it could just be finished next month. I will really try my best to finish it, even if that means I have to put it under my eyes, even if that means I have to put this aside for a little bit. It would just be good if I can finish a product. So hopefully that could be done next month. I have a face primer. This one is a sample size from Becca. It's the Backlight priming filter. This one was a brand new product for me at the beginning, so that's where I was, even though you can see it's probably a little tricky to tell because this product pumps up, and at the beginning it was all the way down to the bottom, but you can see here's a little like transparent part, or that part is just plastic. So even though when it was all the way at the bottom, it was just like this line was down here, if that makes sense. And then it pushes up, so that's how much I used in the last 2 months. I like it. It's a pretty good primer, and I might repurchase because I do really like it. It doesn't feel silicone-y. That's like the type of primer I do not like. This one feels pretty moisturizing and everything, but in the summer I get so sweaty and oily, so I'm kind of like just trying to reduce the shine. So I kind of stopped using this one, but hopefully I can still use it maybe in the fall because this one really doesn't have much in it, so it shouldn't be a problem. Another product I made some progress on is my Tarte sample size blush in the color Party. This one has 3 A's. It's the Sephora birthday gift. At the beginning of the project, it was brand new and I just had never used it before. It was a deeper neutral colored blush, so I used it more like at the beginning of the year as a, you know, just a neutral looking blush for the winter. I wore away the pattern a little bit, and I think it was going slowly, and I did not have pan as of last update just yet, but I did see the little ring in the middle showing, so I knew I wasn't far away from the pan. And this time around I finally hit pan on it, and it's exactly that ring that's showing up. So I was a little surprised actually the pan wasn't expanding very quickly, because I probably hit pan on it a month ago. Granted, I didn't use it every day since I hit pan on it, but still, like, the pan just wasn't really expanding, which is really surprising to me, and hopefully that wouldn't cause me trouble. And this is what I have on my face today. I do still like it, even though I got a little bit more tan compared to like a few months ago, but I think it still works on my face pretty well. So yeah, hopefully it wouldn't cause me trouble, because I do have another blush in this project. I do want to finish both of them though. So that's all the products I made some progress on, and for all the rest of them I either have finished before last update or I just didn't touch at all. So let's just get through those 2 parts quickly. First of all, I have 3 eyeliner pencils. They're from Marc Jacobs. Just 3 different shades, and they were all brand new at the beginning of the project. I used them here and there, but I did not touch any of them since the last update to now. So there's no more progress on those 3. And another product, it's kind of disappointing. Really, it is disappointing. This is a liquid highlighter from Becca. It's a shimmering skin perfector, but I do not like liquid highlighters. It's just not my thing, so I've been mixing it in my foundation, and it just makes my foundation more glowy. And this is, well, I think this product was brand new at the beginning, and I used that much like in 1 update, and then that was my next update, and I did not touch it. Same thing, it's the summer, I'm trying to reduce the shine, so I'm not really using it that much. But you know, I don't know, like even the foundations I'm using now are matte foundations, so it gives me less reasons to use it. For the longest time, at the beginning of the summer, I was using this foundation from Becca. It's the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. It's such a good foundation, and it dries pretty matte or like a satin, but I really don't want the added shine, so I just, you know, I had the thought I would mix 2 Becca products together, it would come out nice, but it just never happened. So it's a little sad, but I don't know. I'm gonna switch my foundation now, so hopefully that would change the situation a little bit. And this one I got from Octoly. I was really happy to try this one out. And then talking about foundation, I actually have a foundation in this project still, and I did not touch it until today. So this is what I have on my face right now. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the color Warm Nude. Because this color was a little bit too dark for me throughout the winter, and now because I feel I'm a little bit darker compared to a couple months ago, so I start using it. I think it does match my color today like pretty well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start using this one now. This one is a comfort matte, so it doesn't, you know, you can see from my chin and everything, like it doesn't really have any shine. And maybe on cooler days I can mix this shimmering perfector a little bit to make it work. We'll see about it. Hopefully I can just finish this little bit left soon. It's kind of silly to have it hanging around. I have two powder products I didn't touch. One is a blush from Clinique. It's the Cheek Pop in the color Melon Pop. At the beginning of the project it was brand new and I wore it every once in a while, I guess, and then the flower pattern is pretty much worn away, and I didn't use it this update, so it's the same as last update. It's just like, you know, the flower is flattened a little bit, like all the petals are not very obvious anymore. So that's where I'm at now. Hopefully I can use it a little bit more because this is a corally color. I think it would look nice in the summer, so I probably would put my focus on this guy. And then I have a bronzer. This one is from Too Faced. Is a chocolate soleil bronzer in the sample size. I didn't really touch it, and that's definitely because I was using this Marc Jacobs bronzer. I'm hoping that I would finish this very soon, and once I finish this guy I will move on to my Too Faced bronzer. And the last product I didn't touch is a perfume. This is my Bulgari in the scent Omnia, but this one is my preferred scent for the summer. Since I finished this one, I'm gonna start working on my Omnia from now on, so hopefully next time I can show you some progress. And that's, oh, the line is really hard to see. That's where I am now. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have a little bit more than halfway to go, and hopefully I can make some good progress next time. So I'm going to show you the 3 products I was able to finish before last update so that you are kept in the loop and just to know what kind of products I had all this time in my project, I guess. There is a foundation that I finished. It's from Wet n Wild. It's the Photo Focus foundation in the color Bronzy Beige. This one is pretty dark for me. I'm glad that one is gone. I also finished a sample size Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and this one is very silicone based and I just don't care for it. And then I also finished a travel size luxury scent box perfume sample. I really wanted to get the refill so that way I can keep using this case. It is very convenient for traveling, but I found out that they don't sell individual refill products. You have to subscribe to the box and get the subscription. So I'm glad I finished that one. It's just taking up a lot of space. But yeah, that's all the products I have or had in this project. I do need to get a little better. I feel there are quite a few products I was just not touching for the longest time with no good reason. So that's really worrisome, I think. And right now it's like half of the year has passed. So I really need to get into the game and try to focus on some of the products now. So hopefully I can do a little bit better next update. I think this time I did okay. I did make progress on some of them. So hopefully next update will be better and I can really just get started, get it rolling, right, with some of the products. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like and also subscribe to my channel so you can see my future updates. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.